Hi, I'm Chris at 9CVR. In this video, we're gonna hopefully finish a fight that's been going on for a long time. So we are in my barn, and you'll hear some noise. You'll see what that is in just a second. It's a really cool new tool. But I've been having a problem. This thing keeps turning on randomly. And actually, there's my barn door, and up top there you can see the skeleton of a garage door opener that's supposed to open and close these doors. Well, I've long disabled that because basically I would wake up in the morning and find it halfway open, or all the way open, or all sorts of weird things. So this is something I kind of always figured there's some sort of RF thing, because both of these are RF devices, but I couldn't figure out exactly what it is. Well, I just got given a tool that's going to help a ton. All right, here's the noisemaker. I got given this and I'm super excited. As you can see, the screen, something's a little weird with the screen. The flashing is just the refresh rate. That should be perfectly normal. Oh, something just happened there. What I'm more referring to is the fact that it's so squished down. So something's funky there. But basically what we are looking at is this is a spectrum analyzer, and I'm looking from 430 megahertz. Well, actually, that's the center frequency. Plus or minus, what did I have there? 38.88 megahertz for some reason. I thought that was a great idea. Anyway, it's plus or minus a few megahertz. And when I click this, watch what happens. And I don't know how well this will pick up on camera, but you heard that guy turn on. Here, let's turn it off. And this produces this giant peak, minus 32 dB. So I'm going to clear that out real quick. There we go. And right now, all I've got is this guy running to this little reference dipole here, because that's the best way to hang a dipole. But, you know, it is what it is. Let's watch this for a second, see if it catches something. By the way, I will just hold this here so you can see I'm not pressing anything. Oh, look at that. Couldn't have timed that better. And that's at minus 57 dB on the dipole. So my thinking is whatever that device is, occasionally gets loud enough, if you will, to trigger the air filter. Well, here's another toy I have. That is a 4-element Yagi. So I think what I'm going to do is swap out the dipole and start twisting the Yagi around and basically see if I can figure out where this noise is coming from. Well, there's the setup. And actually, we already have a reading. There we go, and we're running at about minus 56 dB. How did I figure out to horizontally polarize it? Well, I spun the dipole around, and that's where I got my strongest signal. So yeah, we are going to basically spin this thing around, try to get some sort of a direction off of it, and see what that gives us. Okay, we are definitely nerding now. So I've got the antenna, there it is, running into a splitter, which is right behind the tripod. And then that goes to an SDR and to the spectrum analyzer. Yeah, there's definitely something funky going on. You just saw/heard it. It's that little guy. That's not me putting that out. The other interesting thing is it being in the middle of the ham band and listening to this. Oh, that's interesting. I did hear that one on FM. I hadn't been before. So yeah, there's definitely something up. Some sort of little communication device. I got to figure out what it is. So we'll keep digging. Well, I think I found it. That thing is massively over deviating. Here I am in the yard. Here's my Yagi. Yeah. So my weather station and apparently my my air filter both work on the same frequency. So here's the problem. I really like having a weather station. And that weather station I showed you is a cheap lacrosse station that honestly doesn't even work. Half the time I'm not impressed with it. But when I say cheap, what I mean is I spent only $100-ish on it, which, to get like a nice Davis station or something like that. Yeah, it's a lot more than that. And I don't have an infinite budget. So it has been telling us most of the weather. The rain gauge has not been working very well at all. It decides when it wants to be connected and when it doesn't, which is frustrating. But past that, I don't really want to replace it because I can't afford to. I know there are projects out there. I've seen Arduino stuff. I don't know too much about it. So I guess I'm going to end this video with you let me know what I should do with it. Comments down below if you've got a station that works well for you, something that doesn't interfere around the shop. If you've built one of the Arduino ones, if there's another way to go about it, I'd love to hear your ideas because actually when I came in here this morning to record the video, guess what had turned on? So yeah, I'd love to solve that problem. I'd love to actually be able to have a barn door that opens and closes, but it's not going to happen with that weather station there. So I'd love your ideas and thoughts and all of that. If you like more of this kind of stuff, hit the subscribe button. If you do that, make sure to hit the notification bell, otherwise you won't know that I uploaded. And we'll see you on the next video. 73.